Most of you already know that this is the most popular prognostic technique, and you can either use solar return to describe the image of 1 year. I'm using solar return as I'm using natal charts next to the solar return to help me make a better picture. But I do know also that some of the people are using only solar return. Either way, I think that there is nothing wrong. I would definitely just listen to your own intuition, and do your own research, what's better for you. But I'm using natal charts and the solar return chart the same time. So what is the solar return for all of you that you're new into astrology? So when the sun comes at the same degree, same minute, and the same second, exactly to the same position when you're born every year. So that's specifically not happening only on one day. For example, if I'm born on July 22nd, that's not going to be always the same day. I just mentioned that it can happen the day before or the day after. In a special moment, maybe it can happen at 2 a.m. Maybe it can happen at 5 p.m. Doesn't matter. I'm fully awake in that moment. Even if it's the middle of the night, I'm going to wake up and celebrate from that specific moment. It's super important that you're awake, that you're ready. And the same way we have our natal chart, we are getting the special position. So if you do have two persons born at the same moment, but one in New York, one in Belgrade, that two persons, even if it's the same moment, have different houses, different ascendants. So that's how we do move. We move the location, and that's how we can have the influence on the ascendant, and we can kind of move the planets in a different house. For example, if somebody comes to me and wants to invoke more love into next year, I would definitely look at mostly everything, but just where is the Venus? If I see the Venus in a 12th house, I would definitely love to see Venus in a solar return. If I want more love, most likely in the first house or somewhere else. So you need to kind of make a little of adjustments, but you can definitely, thanks to our coordinates, you can definitely move a little bit and make a different location. I'm pretty sure that most of you who are here today at least one time tried to do a solar return, but if not, here we are. From now on, try and give it a chance. I would definitely give it a chance because this is something that's definitely working. And just try to organize. If you are not sure at the beginning, I would definitely consult a professional astrologer to calculate the specific moment for you. As well, I would love to mention, if you are not in the situation for any reason to travel, to make a different ascendant, you can still make a little rituals to make the day be better than usual. So even if you are not in the situation to travel, whatever reason, even if it's a money issue or if it's a coronavirus, for example, what we had like in the past, or any travel restrictions, you can still organize your birthday to be the best, to have the best party, the best ritual. So there is still, joker in the pocket to make your day in the whole year to be even more beautiful. So it is important that we follow our story through time. So I would definitely suggest you to avoid any negative influence, and as well to attract the positive aspects and degrees and the special fixed stars, the special positions that you can. As well, it's super important if you do have in a solar return something repeating as in your natal chart. For example, if you're born in Venus in Leo, and if you do have in the next solar return again Venus in Leo on the same degree, that's a super important message for you on that specific year. Or if something is an exact square or exact aspect or degree, I would definitely pay more attention on that. So we use this together with the natal chart, and we do observe following. First of all, I would always even if the person is very open to travel, to change something for that year, I would always start with the natal position. If I'm born in Belgrade, I would always pull up my chart first for the Belgrade and see what's the main message. After that, I would pull up the chart to, there is some questions here. Okay, so you can again pull up the place where you are, where you're living, and then start from there. So exact aspects are especially important if you talk about ascendant, but you know, I'm a Virgo second sign, so for me, I'm very into detail. So for me, it's equally important to go in every single detail, and not only the houses, first, fourth, seventh, and 10th, but every house is equally important for me when I go deep into this solar return. The house of natal chart is activated by solar return ascendant. As well, when we talk more about solar return, start with the ascendant rising sign as a ruler, since he carried the most important message that you need to receive during that year. So if you do have next solar return with ascendant in Scorpio, I would definitely consider that as a very important message. Where is the change that you're looking for? Why Scorpio would show up as ascendant for the next year, for example? Where is this Scorpio activating my natal chart? Where is my main ruler of ascendant? So look into every single thing. So start from ascendant and then the ruler of ascendant as the most important for you. For example, if you do have also the rising Cancer sign, it can indicate that you will be more sensitive, most likely during that year, or maybe the new possibilities for attracting the family, pregnancy, house, real estate, something in that topic. So if you do want to attract love, I would definitely try to navigate my chart to be ascendant Libra, for example, so I can kind of invoke love or relationship with that. But this is something for the beginning to activate and to start your research, but it's not final, because I would definitely say that the most important is to find the best planet on that day, the best degree on that day. If on one day we do, it's always one planet will be always the best position. If you do have, for example, Venus in Pisces, or if you do have Moon in Taurus, or if you do have Sun in Aries, that's what I'm looking for to see, and then to kind of navigate my energy. So you're only one planet during the whole year. You do have your natal chart, and your main planet is the ruler of your ascendant. The same day with your natal chart here, the same day with your solar return chart. So the main planet should be the best positive aspect that it can have, the best positive house, and everything else together with the degree. So it's kind of, you need to be very picky there. So exact aspects in one chart would be the most important for me in my research. I do love to see. Also, there is one of the questions I see now regarding the residence. Yes, so the place where you live, you should also start with that position, and then you can go deeper and deeper. Sometimes it's super good to stay in the place when you're born or where you live already, so you don't need to make extra, trip or to invest extra money to travel and to move. Most of the time you will move because of the special. It's always good enough to arrange and to make the best place, but sometimes you will have a blessing. I would consider that as a blessing if you stay on some specific moment. Anyway, everything's gonna be fine.